Why do I see saying crook? It's Cook, but they keep calling him a crook. Why they calling him a crook? Stay tuned and you'll find out. Ooh, wait. Before we get started, before we do anything, honey, anything, let's get this knocked out right now. All right, let's get into it. So I know you are wondering, who is Darius Cook? Hey, divas and jivas. To keep up with the latest on my channel, be sure to click subscribe and don't forget to check that notification bell to the Save-On experience. Thank you for watching. We are back. I know you are wondering, girl, who is Darius Cook? Well, let me tell you who he is. First, let me show you who he is. Here you go. Darius Cook Williams, all right, is a popular food blogger with over 1 million followers across several social media platforms and his website, DariusCooks.tv. Now, Darius has published food recipes, cookbooks, apparel, and he has this special Dining with Darius Cook dinner series that he does where people buy tickets to have a 7-course culinary experience. A little bit more about Darius. In 2015, Darius decided to quit his job, move to Atlanta, and begin focusing on cooking full time. Now, this was after he had an epiphany in his apartment. Listen, I got a great idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start this little series, Dining with Darius. It's 30 people. It's a 7-course meal. He put tickets for sale. The tickets will sell out like quickly. The first time he did it, I think 7 minutes, all tickets were sold out. So people were ready to eat. You know, people don't play about their food. They was ready to eat. And because it became so popular, people demanded even more events. He was like, oh shit, I'm on to something, okay? He decided to open up more dates, hosting the experience in his apartments. You know, start small, you know. Speeding ahead to current date, he now plans to embark on a Northern American tour. Now, mind you, this tour, it don't start until January 22nd, and the tickets have already sold out within minutes of being available. So this is telling you the power that he has and how many followers that he has and how many people just truly mess with him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta excuse my voice, girl. I'm a little in the weather, okay? So anyway, y'all, once again, like I was saying, the event is not even until January 2022. And they have made 1.2 million in sales in 4 hours. Now, it is clear that Darius is definitely doing something right. Not even 6 years later, his first Dining with Darius event started at $125 per ticket to now at $215 per ticket. Darius stated in a comment with interviewers that his counterparts who are selling tickets for $400, $500, and $600 doesn't carry the same taste value or offering of a 7-course meal. Now you think this is a good thing, right? You know, $125 or $215 for a 7-course meal from a, popular chef. You know, you might, if your pockets is deep enough, I'm gonna do it. Well, here's another little thing. Nobody ever knows what's going to be on the menu, where it's going to be, or what area it's going to be. So I guess it just depends on, he stated that, he makes adjustments to his meals based off of the country and the area and the type of food that's within that area. So you'll never know what you're going to get. And you never know where it's going to be. So how are you selling these tickets? And why are these people buying these tickets? And they don't know where it's going to be. They don't know what it's going to be. You don't know if he's going to have something you got a food allergen to. But guess what? I ain't here to hate. You making it work. Boom, you making the money. You've caught on. Do your thing, right? Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. It gets a little tricky because the streets are saying that Darius he ain't coming clean on these tickets, girl. They saying, oh, hold on, I need to put my alleged sign up, girl, because y'all know this is alleged, girl. This is what the streets are saying. This is what the columns are saying. This is what the social media platforms are saying, that he out here scamming these folks, girl, that he's taking their money and he not showing up or he's not having events and people don't know. And I don't think this was before COVID. So we're not even bringing COVID into it. However, let's move forward because Mr. Darius did an interview with Reckoning magazine, and he stated that the key to his success is that he has an ability to connect with his audience without sacrificing his authenticity. He stated, and quote, "I can't be reckless. I try to stay above the brow. I definitely feel responsibility, and not just that, but you've got people who are looking at him as an example. People who are watching what he's doing, so all that is super important." Now, this is what he told Reckoning magazine. Girl. Shaquasha, what you think about it? Because, girl, I'm giving you all the pros and cons. So, girl, what you thinking about it? Tell me what your thoughts. Because I know you're ready.
Hey, petty bosses! Now, y'all know I'm here to speak on the side of things that Savon don't. So I'm going to give it to you what it needs to be given. I'm going to give the truth, okay? Now, Savon, you must be reading from different articles and blogs that I am, girl. Because, girl, you done spoke to all this good game about him, girl. But the streets and all those sources, honey, they saying something totally different. They saying he's scamming folks. And this is why the enemy and some other folks have been calling him #Darius Cook. That's why, girl, you keep saying Darius Cook, girl. So you saying him all these praises, girl, you are telling me his business. So let me tell you what I heard, okay, and what I read, and from the social hemisphere and space out here, girl. Now, what I read, Williams owned 3 restaurants: Soul Crab Atlanta, Soul Crab Chicago, as well as Greens and Gravy in Atlanta. All of which are now closed, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Receipts, girl. The restaurants closed after Williams' company, above 701 Inc., agreed to a settlement totaling $145,000 and $145,750,000. Did I say that right? $145,750. That's it. Okay. Due to illegal credit repair activity. Now, girl, what do that have to do with food? What are you doing, girl? You doing credit? Are you feeding? What you doing? See, y'all gonna get enough of letting all these folks in your business. All you gotta do is pay your bills on time. No overextending of your credit, girl. And have some damn sense. And you won't need nobody repairing your goddamn credit. And quit taking them goddamn student loans thinking you ain't gotta ever pay them back. So you get people like him It's supposed to help your credit, girl, and then end up fucking you up. That's what they saying, girl. Now, if he didn't fuck them up, girl, why he gotta pay $145,000 in damages? I'm just telling you what was out there in the streets already, girl. Allegedly. Looks already out there, girl. The sources, girl. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution said that. And there's something about Atlanta, girl. The girls is always scared. Let me move on, girl. Let me move on. They scam everywhere, girl, but Atlanta be like high. Anyway. So I guess they points what's up to like 2 points or something. So technically, I guess he did his job. But girl, are you cooking or are you doing credit repair? I don't know. I'm confused. However, things became a bit heated when Southern Grit magazine ran a different story, girl. You tell about that, Savon.
Fair point, Shaquansha. Now, earlier this month, Angela Davis. Let me show who she is. This is Angela Davis. Angela Davis is a private chef and digital cookbook author, began making multiple posts on her Twitter against Williams, charging several counts of misconduct by Williams, culminating in the Darius Crooks hashtag. So you was wondering, girl, why you keep saying Darius Cook? Because, girl, that's the latest hashtag they've associated this baby to. Darius Cook. Okay? Ooh. According to Davis, her post began when she and Williams were both tagged in a post for a lasagna recipe, and the pair exchanged critiques to their individual social media feeds. Davis posted screenshots on Twitter of complaints against Williams from the Better Business Bureau, links to ongoing lawsuits, and retweeted posts from former employees who alleged they were never compensated for their work. She continued with a statement that their things were not adding up and or ever being addressed. Now, we've got a screenshot of a court document, girl. And this is one of the things that she was saying, girl. Look at this. So these are the Cook County Clerk of Circuit Court papers that were served against Darius Williams. Darius Cook LLC. You can see the information is there. You can see what people are saying, that he's been sued over landlord, being sued by a landlord and other things. Because, baby, I don't know what he did to Angela, baby, but he sparked something, and she was here to finish it, okay? She was here to finish it. Shaquansha, what you got to think, girl? I mean, what you got to say? What's up?
Okay, girl. Now that you done brought some receipts, look at you. Get your hands dirty. Well, I have some more scoop. Kiara Ross, who worked at the Atlanta Soul Crap restaurant as a server, she filed a police report for assault against Williams. She said all she wanted was her money. This was 2 years ago, and she still hasn't gotten her money. But I tell you what, we're going to go on and roll this Kiara slideshow of comments that was posted by Miss Angela Davis on her Instagram. Here you go. Girl, not a con artist. Not paying your servers. Girl, not assaulting people, girl. You doing the most. Girl, not watch your receipts because he be shorting people. Dude, Darius. Oh, well. And then there was another contributor to the shady workings of Darius by the name of Sunny Anderson. This is Sunny. Yes. Hey, Sunny. Hey, cute blonde. Yes, girl. Yes. Sunny Anderson, a cookbook author and co-host of Food Network's The Kitchen, is also expressing grievances with Williams. In a conversation with Anderson, she explained, now I didn't have that conversation. This was a conversation with other bloggers and news outlets, not me. I ain't saying because I don't know her like that, girl, but if her food is good, I would love to. But anyway, so in a conversation that she had, she explained that in 2011, she invited him to be on her show, Cooking for Real, for 2 episodes. She noted that during that time, she was asked to invest in Williams' business venture, Fresh to Go, a grocery delivery service in Chicago. Anderson explained that she declined, but after the show aired, she began receiving complaints because it was assumed they worked together. She was on her show. He was on her show. Sorry, not she. Even though the shit he was doing was like bitch-like, but anyway, he was on her show. She got messages on Twitter about Fresh to Go, and there were complaints that people had given their credit card information, but no delivery. They reached out to her, because he was on her show. They called, she called him and asked what was going on, and he hung up on her and never called her back. I mean, so if it was just a misunderstanding, girl, why wouldn't you talk to this woman about this stuff? She had you on her show, you know what I'm saying, trying to help you out, and you doing this fuck shit. So Fresh to Go. So mind you guys, he helps people with credit, or he was helping people with credit, but he's taking people's credit card information, allegedly, for what they're saying in the blogs. And he's not even giving them their groceries, girl. It's the stunts for me. It's the stunts for me, girl. How is that cute? She say, but I'm going to tell what you ain't going to tell. I'm going to tell what you ain't going to tell. So anyway, Anderson went on and alleged that angry people who had their credit cards overcharged confronted her, thinking she was entangled with Fresh to Go delivery businesses with Williams, which he denies he ever owned. So he came to her, he pitched this idea, she's like, nope, I don't want to invest in it, that's on you, good luck, well wishes. And then she lets him on the show still, still want to support and have you on the show. Folks start making, thinking they entangled in a business. And they're like, girl, this is the grievances I have with that business. And then she found out that he never really owned it. Of course, that's what he said. Now, she said that the kitchenista said Williams had resorted to bullying. And she said he used her trademarked name for profit, which he confirmed. Allegedly, she said he confirmed that he did it out of spite. Girl, what kind of grievances do you have? I would love to hear your side. We would love to hear his side of the story. Why would you take this girl business and do this stuff out of spite like that? Okay. And Anderson continued, girl. According to Anderson, later in 2017, Williams reached out to the Food Network producers in order to be on The Kitchen. And she forwarded all the documented trails, all of the artifacts, honey, to the network, outlining her previous interactions with him. The network declined to have Williams come on the show. See? All that fuckery you was doing, girl, you done messed up. And you have your audacity to come back and say you want to be on the show like you ain't put this girl through the girl. It's the audacity for me. Say, Mom, what you gotta say?
See, this is what I mean about burning bridges and being careful how you treat folks and what you do to folks. Listen, we're going to move on. Multiple chefs have also alleged on Twitter that Williams has stolen recipes. In the thread, and in one thread, Angela Davis pointed to a chorizo and shrimp burger recipe Williams included in his cookbook, Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen, and comments that the recipe was already on Mandy Lee's Ladies and Pups website before the book's publication. Chief owner of the Sofrito Project, Rainer Garcon Lopez, has also addressed charges of recipe theft. Girl, recipe theft. It's a whole damn thing. There's a big difference, she stated, between being inspired by someone who works and then giving them credit for adapting their recipe, and he clearly doesn't do that, is what she said. She also stated that what's so frustrating about the entire situation that's unfolding is that his fans and supporters enable his predatory and toxic behaviors that's so common in the culinary industry, both in and out of restaurants. So now she's saying that his fans is making it worse. Ultimately, Davis, Anderson, and Ross collectively want accountability for wrongs Williams has committed in the culinary field. In closing, there was an exclusive interview with Black Enterprise, where culinary guru Darius stated, and he addressed the blistering allegations leveled against him that range from stealing money, illegal credit repair practices, bullying Black women, ripping off business partners, and reportedly scamming so many people that it garnered the now current hashtag Darius Cook. Darius released a statement stating that he paid the $140,000 in that lawsuit related to the credit repair practices, and it's over and everything's cool. He also stated that he thinks people are pulling from that particular incident and concluded, oh, he's a scammer. But it's like, no, the people who were on the roster, their credit scores increased, he stated. So I wonder if it increased like 1 point, 2.5 points, like how many points did it increase? Girl, Shaquansha.
This is why you have to be more careful. And why I watch your ass, Bob, because you know what? You be trying to take ownership of my signature looks, and bitch, you could never. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and thanks for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to hear more, we'll bring it to you. But you gotta like and subscribe, girl, because I got things to do, girl, and I'm just doing this for her. So if you're not interested, girl, I can do other things. Okay, I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all know I'm petty. Like, share, subscribe. Bye, y'all.
I tell you what, if the views prove that you want to see more along this content with this particular subject, we will continue to share more on these events. If not, on to the next. Good night.